This is Mindfulness with Richard Clarke. I focus on mindfulness meditation. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about mindful resilience, cultivating strength and adaptability as we age. As we age, the idea of resilience, the ability to adapt and find strength in the face of life's inevitable changes, takes on a deeper significance. Aging introduces us to new challenges, both physically and emotionally. Mindfulness meditation can serve as a power support in this stage, offering a way to nurture resilience. This approach invites you to stay present and face each moment, which can make aging less about resistance and more about acceptance, leading to a peaceful and enriched life. Bend, and you will not break, says the Tao Te Ching, teaching resilience. Mindfulness meditation offers several ways to foster resilience. First, it encourages you to tune into the present moment, which helps break cycles of worry or regret. Worry is about the future. Regret is about the past. Mindfulness is about this moment. Rather than replaying memories or anxieties, mindfulness calls you to just notice your current experience, building patience and acceptance for where you are now. This now-centered focus allows for a more constructive outlook, where the ups and downs of life become moments of learning rather than sources of frustration. Embracing this viewpoint often reduces the mental toil aging can take, turning it into a chance to build personal strength. The practice also encourages self-compassion, a critical component of resilience. Mindfulness shifts your attention from self-criticism towards self-acceptance. When aches, limitations, or forgetfulness arise, instead of falling into self-judgment, you can observe these moments with kindness and curiosity. This approach can help you let go of the harsh inner voice that sometimes surfaces with age. We're often our own worst critic. By acknowledging imperfections without judging them, you allow space for a gentler, more compassionate view of yourself, which can inspire a renewed sense of self-acceptance and peace. Mindfulness also brings awareness to the interconnectedness of mind and body, reminding you to respect the physical changes that come with aging. A simple meditation practice of body scanning, bringing attention to each part of the body from head to toe, can reveal areas where tension or discomfort may linger. By observing these sensations with patience, you give the body the attention it needs and foster a more supportive relationship with it. This attentive and nurturing mindset helps you stay connected to your body in ways that build resilience to face physical limitations. Also, paying attention to the feel of your body is another way to be in the now, this moment. To incorporate mindfulness into daily life to strengthen resilience, you might start with a few minutes each day just observing your breath. When challenges arise, take a moment, pause, and simply breathe, allowing yourself to feel whatever comes up without rushing to change it. These pauses help you build the habit of facing life's difficulties calmly. Another practice is to spend a few moments each day reflecting on what you're grateful for. Gratitude encourages you to shift attention from what's missing to what's already present and fulfilling, noticing what you have instead of what you don't have. Together, these practices can reshape your approach to life's later stages as a time for wisdom and adaptability. In essence, mindfulness meditation equips you with tools to handle aging's changes more gracefully. It doesn't prevent challenges, but it has changed your relationship with them, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and self awareness. By staying present, practicing self compassion, and embracing your body's signals, you strengthen your capacity to move through each season of life with a resilient heart and an open mind. So now a guided meditation on building resilience. Begin by finding a comfortable position, spine erect. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feel your chest and belly rise. And as you breathe out, release any tension you notice. Let yourself settle into this space with calm and ease. Bring your attention to the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall without needing to control it. Just allow yourself to be in this moment, supported by the steady rhythm of your breath. Slowly bring attention to each part of your body. Start with your toes and move up to your legs, torso, arms, and head. Notice any sensation or areas of tension. With each exhale, imagine releasing that tension, allowing the body to soften. Turn attention to your thoughts and emotions. Whatever comes up, let it be there without trying to change it. See if you can simply observe as if you're watching clouds drift by. Remember, it's natural for thoughts to come and go. Allow them to pass without attachment. As you breathe, bring to mind a sense of kindness towards yourself. You might place a hand on your chest as a reminder to be gentle with yourself. Allow this feeling of compassion to fill you, giving you strength and ease. And bring to mind something you're grateful for in this moment. It could be a person, a memory, or even the breath that sustains you. Let this gratitude fill you, nourishing your heart and mind. And when you feel ready, bring your attention back to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Feel the surface beneath you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Let this calm and resilience stay with you as you move forward in your day. Now, Barley, how was your meditation in the last week?
Well, it wasn't dynamic, but I was using it a few times when I was waking up at different times during the night. And I wasn't upset about waking up. Instead, I was just trying to breathe and meditate at that point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that I found myself waiting in line at a grocery store, and the woman in front of me had tons of groceries, and I only had a few. But you know what I did? I said, "May you be healthy. May you be happy. May all your dreams come true." I couldn't, and that, and then afterwards she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry you had to wait." And I said, "No, I didn't. It was fine." So
Uh-huh.
that was good. I like that.
Well, it's good to take those opportunities and,
Yeah.
this silent wishing of love and compassion towards another person is a great exercise.
Yes. Yeah. I remember the first time I did it, how amazing it was. So
Mm-hmm.
it still can be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you good. Makes you feel like a loving person.
Uh-huh. Well, you are a loving person. That's what we are.
Hmm.
The only thing love is where the walls between the people kind of break down and go away. And the thing that gets in the way of this breaking down the walls is our ego.
Okay.
In a sense of we want it for me. And it's love includes this beloved person in the me. So if something happens that's good for your partner, it makes you feel happy. Anyway, now we're going to have a video, and this video is based on an ancient teaching from Buddha on the two arrows.
It was a clear spring morning when the young monk approached the ancient temple. He had traveled many miles to seek wisdom from the renowned master. As the monk entered the tranquil garden, he saw the old master sitting calmly beneath a cherry blossom tree, eyes closed in meditation. The monk quietly walked over and sat down on the stone steps. After some time, the master opened his eyes and regarded the monk. "What troubles you, young seeker?" he asked kindly. The monk replied, "Master, I have endured much suffering in my life. Sometimes I fear I may succumb to anger and despair. Please, show me how to find peace." The master nodded slowly. He reached for his bow and removed 2 arrows from his quiver. Holding them up, he said, "Being hit by 1 arrow is painful, but being hit by a second arrow causes even more pain. The first arrow represents the suffering that life brings us all. The second arrow represents the suffering we create for ourselves through resentment and anger. 1 arrow comes from outside forces, the other from within. Remember this difference." The monk contemplated the master's words. The old master continued, "When hardship arises, do not let your mind shoot a second arrow. Remain centered, at peace with what is. React with wisdom, not anger." He went on, "Some pains cannot be avoided, but you can choose to prevent deeper suffering from arising in reaction to them. Be like the bamboo which bends with the storm but does not break." The monk sighed, "But how can I remain unshaken when faced with such troubles?" "Practice mindfulness in all things," advised the master. "When emotion looms, pause and observe it with distance before acting. Consider the source, recognize its ephemeral nature." He placed a hand gently on the monk's shoulder. "Cultivate equanimity. See all things as passing without clinging or pushing away." The monk felt the truth in the old man's words. Perhaps resilience lay not in avoiding pain but responding to it with wisdom. By maintaining inner stillness amid the arrows life discharged, suffering could be transformed into insight. The master could see the monk turning these thoughts in his mind. He decided to share one final teaching. "There is an old story from long ago that illustrates this lesson," began the master. "Once there was a woman who lost her only son. In her grief, she went to the Buddha and asked if he could bring her son back to life. What do you suppose the Buddha said to her?" The monk pondered this for a moment. Then he replied, "I imagine the Buddha told her that nothing can reverse what has passed, but we can choose how to respond in the present moment." The master nodded approvingly. "Just so." The Buddha said, "Fetch me a mustard seed from any home that has known no death, and I shall resurrect your son." When the woman was unable to find such a home, she realized impermanence touches all. Accepting this truth, she found peace. The master concluded, "Do not dwell on the unchangeable past or unknowable future. Face each moment with courage and equanimity. Therein lies freedom." The monk bowed deeply, his heart filled with gratitude. The monk stayed with the master for some time after that, learning the practices of mindfulness and non-attachment. He learned to pause when emotions arose, examining their roots without judgment before responding. Bit by bit, he strengthened his resilience against the arrows of life. He faced pains large and small with equanimity, never firing back the second arrow of resentment. When it came time for the monk to depart, he bowed low before the master in appreciation. "Your teachings have shown me how to transmute suffering into wisdom. I will carry this lesson with me always." The old master smiled warmly and placed a weathered hand on the monk's shoulder. "Take these insights and share them with others struggling under the weight of their second arrows. By living with compassion for oneself and others, we travel the path of liberation." The monk nodded, his eyes bright with understanding. He turned and made his way back down the winding mountain path, a lightness in his heart. Though arrows may pierce him again, he would meet them with mindfulness and courage, for he knew the power of resilience now lay within. This is Narrative Dreamscape. Thanks for watching.
And now we'll take a few minutes to meditate. Mindfulness is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally, fully receive whatever is experienced, then let it go. All right. And we'll close with a chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Well, thank you for joining me again today. And, I'm
Thank
glad
you.
that though a regular practice doesn't seem like it fits the way your life is, that you're able to find moments of mindfulness. And these moments of mindfulness can help carry you through the day. And you never know, if you keep at it, these moments might merge.
Yes. I know it seemed like I was on a different path in the past, and then it's changed. But that's how life is. It's always
Right.
changing,
Yes.
challenging in different ways. So
Yes. But the thing about meditation is it still is a kind of tool for you to use yourself to help you deal with the changes
yes.
and flow with them instead of resisting them.
Well, I totally believe in it. It just, it probably takes years, I think, until
Hmm.
it's more effortless then. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
Anyway, I'll
yeah.
see you next week and have good
Thank-
meditation.
Yeah. Hope to see you
Namaste.
Sunday. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.